why you can succeed in a CBP or Border Patrol career, even if you think you can't, right? First step is this: you gotta take the prep exam down below in the link. That will tell you what it's all about, really. It's gonna have situational questions in there. It's gonna have some math, some grammar. It's gonna have things like that to help you to understand what it takes to become a CBP officer. That's the first step. To date, I have 74 officers who are now on the line who came to me 3 or 4 years ago saying the same thing. Oh, gee, only I can do it. It's not for me. I'm not sure if I have the skills that it takes. And they did, and they do. And today they are now CBP officers, and some are Border Patrol officers, right? That's what it takes. A little bit of faith in yourself. Number 2 is this: you do not need to be perfect. You just have to be willing to learn. You know, the thing about it is this: you are supposed to come in there with your civilian mindset, right? Your way of thinking as a civilian. Because the CBP trains you to think how they want you to think to match up to be a good CBP or Border Patrol officer. I'm a military vet. I went in there in the military, civilian guy, right? Come out of there lean and mean and thinking differently because I was a military policeman for 4 years. And so it was because of boot camp that changes your mindset from civilian to military, right? Same thing for CBP and Border Patrol. It is a paramilitary career, right? So it teaches you how to do that. Look, if you have discipline, right? So common sense and a good heart, right? Then you can do this job. And believe me, people like you are needed. Why are you not at least thinking about it, right? You should be thinking about it. You don't have to be perfect. The next thing is, I think I'm not qualified, Mitchell. BS, you are qualified. Stop saying that. I hate hearing that from people because they think they gotta be ex-military or ex-police. You don't have to be none of that. CBP and Border Patrol, they come from all walks of life. You don't have to be a vet like myself. You don't have to be a police officer like myself. You don't have to be any of that, right? Because what matters the most is, listen, guys, is your commitment, your integrity, and your willingness to serve. That's what it takes to serve your country. I mean, every single night you go home, you have done something to keep people like me safe. Every night I go home from work, I feel good about it, right? But the priority and the importance, they don't compare. You are doing things much more important than me as far as keeping the country safe. Yes, I like my employees. I like working with other people at my job, but the career of CBP and Border Patrol, it is awesome. Next step, subscribe. I would really appreciate that, okay? Also, next step, click the link, give yourself a chance, take that test, and see where you are. I guarantee you'll be fine. I know you'll be fine, right? The test gives you back an instant result on score, and you get a personal email from me, and that's where it all starts. We start talking, and we go from there, right? That's the only thing you got to worry about, is taking that test, right? This career can be the career you didn't even know you needed, right? I mean, people say, oh boy, what does that mean? It means if you're stuck in life, if you're not sure, if you think you don't belong, right? The CBP, Border Patrol, that they offer structure to your life. It offers a purpose and an opportunity. I mean, what job? You go into like a party, you see some friends, and people say, what do you do? And you tell them what you do. You're a CBP officer or you're a Border Patrol agent. Respect, because you're keeping us safe. You are keeping us safe because you're on that path to keeping everybody safe, and you have pride in your job, pride in your uniform, and you are doing some really great work. That's all there is to that, right? Last thing is, I want you to really apply, but apply for the job. No, apply first by taking my prep test first. Take the test, see where you stand, right? We are going to go back and forth because I'm going to email you when your test is done and we'll talk about it, right? And I'll say, okay, let's go to step number 2. Take it again, step number 3, then I want you to apply. I can help you through the process, right? You just have to give yourself a chance. I implore you to do this because people think they have nothing to offer to CBP or BP, and you're wrong. You're completely wrong. That's why you watch this short video, because what I'm telling you is facts, right? I'm giving you nuggets here of information and knowledge because you can do this. I like to see people who think they can't become people who do and are doing. Again, 74 people today took my test, started talking back and forth, and today they are now Border Patrol officers, they're CBP, and they're very happy with their career. It's not a job, it's a career, okay? So there we go, you guys. You can do it too, all right? Take care. Bye-bye.